my mother passed away unexpectedly in a car accident on the way to work. So yeah, I just remember waking up to a phone call. It's like 9 in the morning, and my dad called me, and I had all these missed calls. And my baby was sleeping next to me because it was like our first little nap. And I'm like, they're like, have you heard from mom? And I'm like, no. Like, she left for work. And she, my brother left work, and my sister-in-law, she was his girlfriend at the time, but now she's my official sister-in-law. She really stepped up for our family, but yeah, I didn't think I was going to get emotional, but just reliving this is hard. So, hold on. So yeah, it was confirmed that it was her vehicle, and so yeah, my mom died, and everyone came over, and we had to tell my brother, I have 2 brothers, and we had to like drop the news to my brother in person, and that was really hard. And yeah, it's hard. She was our best friend, all of our best friends. This was in 2014, so I didn't think I was gonna cry. Anyways, so yeah, we had to deal with that, and that just rocked everyone's world. I never seen my dad cry before. And I remember he had like blisters on his face. And he had my babies, and he had my baby's like washcloth or burp rag, a clean burp rag. And I just remember I was like, what the heck? Like, why my mom, Like, when I needed her. So, obviously, that was hard. And my brother at the time we all lived in Houston, but my oldest brother was like, come live with me. Like, I'll help you with the baby. He's a freaking angel. Him and my sister-in-law. And so I did. And I started babysitting to make money for me and my baby, because I wanted a place of our own. And yeah, I babysat. My sister-in-law helped me get some sitters, and I got to stay home with my baby and make a little money to buy groceries and stuff. And all this time I was still working out. I worked out up until I was on the Stairmaster the day before I gave birth. And then right after, as soon as I hit 6 weeks, I'm like, let's hit the weights. So I was very into fitness. And then I was training my sister-in-law. It was a really fun time. And we just kind of grieved together. We lifted each other up. We drank wine, and yeah, it was a good time. So then my brother got a job offer in San Antonio, and they're like, you're coming. And I'm like, I'm coming. So I moved in with them in San Antonio, and I started my first job at a car dealership. And I was able to save up money, and me and my son had our apartment. So yeah, I got my first apartment by myself with my name on it. And I dropped my baby off at daycare every morning. I paid for the daycare and worked my little butt off. I was still a good mom, but I was still depressed. But from the time my mom died to the time my baby was 2 years old, I think I was in shock. I was completely numb. I don't remember a lot from that first year. Like, it's so crazy. And I still at this time had not seen a therapist. So then I'm there at the car dealership for a couple years, and one of my friends reached out for a job opportunity in New Braunfels, Texas. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Like, I'm ready for a change. So I ended up taking a job in New Braunfels, and I met my husband around that time, my now husband around that time. He was actually my oldest brother's best friend. Sorry. But hey, he's freaking awesome. Thanks. Shout out to my brother. So yeah, we moved really fast. But I'm like, I know this is it. Like, he's the one I want to be with. Like, he treats me like a princess. I've never heard this man yell at, like, he's never raised his voice at me. He's a freaking angel. I love you. So we just knew, like, I'm like, this is it. Like, I don't care to be with anyone else. Like, so, we got married about 11 months into dating. We had like this little wedding in New Braunfels, downtown New Braunfels. If you've ever been there, it's that gazebo downtown New Braunfels. He's amazing with my son. And I literally asked for this every single night. I would lay in bed and cry and say, I just want a good man to be good to me and be good to my son and lift us up. And I got it. So, like, whatever you need, ask for it, put it in the universe. Like, I've gotten everything that I've cried to and prayed for so hard. So then, we got pregnant. Okay, so we got pregnant before we got married. Oops. And I was like 20 weeks at our wedding. So we had our first baby, and a little angel, so beautiful, baby boy. But after I suffered with severe postpartum depression, I didn't even want to breastfeed him. Like, I remember, because with my first son, it was very easy for me to breastfeed. And then my second son, I had my implants, and I think that was probably one of the reasons why it was hard, but it frustrated me. And it definitely helped with my severe postpartum. Anyways, I remember not even wanting to breastfeed him. Like, I would like take him off and be like, just take him to my husband. And like, and then you have the mom guilt. Like, what kind of mom am I that I don't even want to breastfeed my baby? Like, what is wrong with me? You know, it's like, girl, you're suffering from depression. Get help. I didn't get help. I put him on formula. I think I did it for like 4 months, and then I put him on formula. And yeah, I was probably a little cuckoo there for a while because I was severely depressed, severely anxious. And then, surprise, we get pregnant again. So my baby, and then my middle baby, and then my youngest baby, they're only 16 months apart. So here we go again. I'm pregnant again with untreated mess. But this time, when I was pregnant, I was like, I need to see someone. I feel depressed and anxious. I was waking up.